I'd like to explain just a little bit about the superior control function of our system to give you an idea of how intricate it is and how it controls the feed speed from mill to mill that can be changed in the parameters. We're going to start. We have a saw blade going down the middle here. We have a bottom saw guide. We have a top saw guide. We have a sensor underneath the top saw guide, non-contacting. So the first thing in the parameters, we set up an OK zone. And the OK zone means that the feed can speed up as long as the saw is in that OK zone. Now, the speed up depends on the depth of cut and the parameters that are set in the system for that depth of cut. Now, if the saw snakes out to the P1, we start slowing down. And again, you set the parameter and you set the amount of slowdown. And of course, the sensor is giving us feedback in thousandths of an inch. Then we have a plus P2 and a minus P2 set point. If the saw snakes out to that point, we slow down even more. Then if the saw would take a dive and go straight to the P3, we really slow down to give the saw a chance to stabilize and cut its way back into the cut. Usually we're doing most of the control in the P1 area, and it'll go into the P1, slow down, come back into the dead band and back into the OK zone. If the speed is at the top speed that we've allowed it to go for that depth of cut, it will remain there. So if you're doing the butt of the log and it snakes to start with and slows down, it can speed back up. If we're starting at the small end of the log and everything's fine, and then it gets to the butt of the log where you've got sap rings or bind, timber bind, it'll slow it back down and bring it back into that OK zone. So that gives you a quick explanation of some of the control that we do. The parameters are set up individually for the mill. They can change them, so they have complete control over that.